1,000 years ago, Zarek, the evil Shazian king, used the Dark Altar to take control of Kurend. He experimented on his subjects with dark magic until the people rose up and banished him westward, toward Mount Quidamortum. Zarek has spent the last 1,000 years in his chambers, plotting his revenge to overthrow the kingdom of Kurend once more. But now the people are on to his intentions and are preparing for his arrival. At last, there comes an eager young man, dying for adventure. He calls himself Zaya's hero, and is hastily sharpening his skills, hoping to intercept Zarek's plans and defeat him. Welcome to Zaya Hero's Iron Man adventure. Alright folks, so we've got a change of plans as far as wanting to woodcut to get 80 fletching for the magic shortbow, and as far as killing the Ents as well. We can't kill the Ents, they're too damn strong. The only way we'd be able to kill them is if we were a lot higher combat level, which at that point I'm not going to worry about it because we can just do Slayer. Also, as far as the 80 fletching goes, we don't need 80 fletching. I think we only need 64 fletching, and we can make a rune crossbow. I'm going to go ahead and try to get the crossbow limbs, the rune limbs, and make a rune crossbow. Yes, I know we still need to get 61 range, but it's not too far of a stretch to use a used shortbow from 40 all the way up to 61. It's not too bad. So we'll go ahead and just get our fletching level that we need, which we're not far off. I brought you guys on here to tell you that, but also because we're about to get a level there and here. I'm going to finish fletching these bows, sell them off, and then I'm probably going to, I'm going to do a little experimentation, figure out what kind of rune I want to use, what kind of magic spell we want to use when we go and fight. I think I'm going to go fight the Iron Dragons for the rune limbs, and hopefully we'll get that drop relatively quick compared to all the other crap we've had to deal with. There's 68. And then, I don't know, I think we need a few more logs for the fletching level, but we'll get there here. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back when we get that. Alright, so right there it is on the same inventory. That's 64 fletching. I want to take you guys up to the bank and show you just how many logs we have gotten on this small grind. I think we got about 1,000, and I was just gathering flax a moment ago so that we can string them all, because that would be nice. But you see this cool little cape here? I think we're going to go for that next. Maybe not the cape quite. Really don't like Wintertod. I find it to be kind of a pain in the ass. It's to me, it's really tedious. But yeah, so right here what we've got is we've got 505 maple logs. We've already fletched 475 of them unstrung. We've got 62 bowstring. We have 588 flax. We got to go pick a few more flax, about another 500. We'll come back and we'll finish fletching all these into longs and stringing them, and that'll get us to our see, we just hit our 64. I think that's all we need. Where's crossbows? Okay, we need 69. So that's a lot better than what we were thinking it was going to be. So I guess maybe I'll have to stay here and do a little bit more for wood cutting and fletching, but it's really not going to be 80. We don't have to get 80, just 69. So it's not too bad. So maybe we'll grind that out fast, and then we'll go do some Wintertod. I don't know. I'll try to mix it in a little bit so I don't get too bored of it. But that's the plan, and also going to have to mix in some fishing with that too, so we can get some good food to eat. I don't know if cakes are going to suffice a whole lot longer at Wintertod, because now we're 63 hit points and 71 combat. I'm going to take them up there and we'll check, but if they're not working so well, we'll have to get some better food. Alright, we got another wood cutting level coming in. We are moving along nice and strong. One more log, and that is 69. Alright, there it is. Cool, cool. Alright, so we need about 2,500 more logs so that we can get to 69 fletching. What you guys aren't seeing is that I'm also collecting flax slowly for the 4,000 logs that we're going to have to, the 4,000 maple longs that we're going to have to string to get to our 69 fletching. Alright, here comes level 65 fletching. The fletching levels are coming along pretty quick, honestly. There we go, we can do the U short bows. Finally, we'll go cut ourselves a U log and make ourselves a U short bow. We have now fletched it. Let's go string it. Beautiful. Look at the flax we've got so far. We've got to get about 2,800 more. So it's going to be a little bit, but we'll get there. Alright, here's the creation of our U short bow. Beautiful. Alright, now we can go ahead and let's store this thing We want it in this slot, I believe. Yep, there we go. We got all our bows up to you now. Really, before I was thinking about just do the magic long or the magic short bow at level 80, but that's a hell of a grind. And honestly, the rune crossbow is going to be a lot better. Besides, before we even go to do some training, we're going to be creating a lot. We're going to make a lot of arrows, but then we're going to make ourselves a lot of bolts. We probably shouldn't need a ton of bolts. What are those, iron? Yeah, we shouldn't need a ton of bolts because once we hit 55 Slayer, then we'll be able to use broad bolts, and that'll be our meta all the way to 99. Alright, I don't know why my recording software decided not to work, but right here is a black cape. We just got that. It's about damn time. We got on our very first kill, thank God, on the Highwayman. And we got the Highwayman, just so you know, the Highwaymen are, because like RuneScape, the Tippet page or the Rune HQ, none of them tell you, but they're right here. Right there, right in the center of where I clicked. So, we went up there, we killed one. On his very first kill, we got the black cape. And I've been wanting to do this for a while, I just couldn't remember where the hell I saw them. And so I asked this chat down here, I asked these guys, I said, you know, where could I find this at? And they told me sometime like last week or something. I just hadn't gotten around to doing it. So now we have a cape. I'm excited about it. Alright folks, we have got a landmark level coming in for woodcutting. It's coming along pretty good. The grind's not too bad. So far we are at 70 woodcutting after one more log. Yeah, buddy. There it is. Cool. That is beautiful. No unlocks. Unfortunately, only at 75 where we can cut magic logs. See you back in another level. Alright, we've got a fletching level coming in, and I have a change of plans. It turns out that the fletching calculator that I used led me astray. It said I needed 3,000 unstrung maple longbows. Underneath it, it said I needed 3,000 strung maple longbows. So I assumed I needed 3,000 unstrung and then string the bows. So then string all 3,000 for 69 fletching. I think the case is it was only doing, it costs you 3,000 bows to carve or to string only 3,000 bows. However, I'm carving and stringing, so we should only need 1,500 bows. So with that being said, we have all the bows that we need. We nearly have all of the flax that we need. We're going to have to go spin some, maybe. However, I do intend to do a giant flax grind here before we get off of this grind. Because, as some of you may or may not know, the Hosidius house is getting updated. And the update is essentially going to put the the spinning wheel a lot further away. Well, not a lot further, but it's going to be further away. And it'd only be smart to spin 20 or 30,000 flax right now instead of later on down the road, and I'm gonna try my best to do that. I've done that grind twice before in my whole entire history of RuneScape. It's not a fun one. Of course, I did it in the Lumbridge Castle where it was a lot more AFK. So we're gonna get ourselves a ton of flax over the course of the next few days. I'm just gonna pick some here, pick some there. It takes about 35 minutes to get 1,000 flax. As soon as we get done with these, I don't think I'm going to pick any more flax right now. I'm just going to go spin them. We're going to get ourselves a few crafting levels. And I'm going to come back. Oh, what am I doing? I'm talking. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to string the rest of these bows. We're going to sell them off and see how big of a cash stack we can get. See if we can't break 250,000. I think we will shatter 250,000 goal for cash. Alright guys, one of the craziest things just happened. Check this out. So I just uploaded our first video here. Some of you guys are seeing it for the first time, but however, you're listening to me now, and for you, it's like 14, 15 episodes in, season 2. Yeah, that's when I decided to first upload my first video. So, interestingly enough, this, I think it's a girl, she was telling me something, and I didn't quite understand what she said, and then it clicked, and I said, oh, someone subbed to me about an hour ago. It was like the moment I put the video up. She must have searched for it. She searched for Zaya only. She was saying, because I just realized, I said, whoa, wait. I just noticed she had looked for my videos an hour ago. And it just clicked what she was actually saying. I said, you found my vids, sub to them, then found me in RuneScape. I said, that is absolutely crazy. She said, yes, welcome to how I feel. I had no idea that was what she was trying to tell me. So she didn't even know I existed, let alone did anyone else in the entire face of the planet except for this CC here that I'm in. Okay, I upload my first video within literally 7 minutes of uploading it. She searches for it and subs to it and likes the content. And then I come here to the Woodcutting Guild and she sees me and she's like, what the hell? How insane is that? I just thought that was funnier than hell. I wanted to give you a shout out. Candy San, thank you for being my first all natural grown subscriber from YouTube, because I did post the vid to this clan chat here and a bunch of guys subbed to me on there. Thank you guys for that. Also, this was just a really cool first-hand experience. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Candy San, and everyone else who viewed it. And if you guys have any more tips and stuff, please leave them below. Thanks. All right, folks, that is level 69. Now look at this right there. Runite crossbow. We're gonna go get ourselves some limbs. Maybe not right now, but very soon. Before we start our Slayer grind, we're gonna go get the rune limbs. We're gonna make our crossbow. We're gonna have it sitting here waiting in our bank for when we hit 61 range. All right, folks. From that grind, that woodcutting grind, we got ourselves, a few bird's nests, and we're gonna go ahead and open those up right now. Willow tree seeds would be nice when we get to planting some tree patches. So, decent seeds off those. Now, we have almost 2,500 maple longbows. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and note every one of those, and we're going to go sell them off. And I'm going to go ahead and bring... I'll just leave the cash stack in there for now. You know what? Just check, see what are they worth here. Yeah, 600K. See, we wouldn't get that out of it. I think we get about either a third or a quarter of that out of it. Folks, I forgot. We've got all these other things in here. Let's pull these suckers out. And I'm going to sell all these off too, actually. All right, it has taken us almost 2 hours to sell all these things off, because after 8 to 12 world hops you get kicked out for a second. So while I was getting kicked out, I would go and cut the oak trees just north here of the general store and make my arrow shafts that way. So we did end up getting about 17,000 more arrow shafts. That's how long it took. And you can't see the cash stack because I've clicked it and dragged it outside of the box, and I was waiting to show you guys 562K from 2,500 maple longs strung. That's pretty good cash stack. Now I'll be right back because I got to put my pin in, I believe. But we've got another 105K in the bank. Turns out I didn't even have to put the pin in somehow after getting kicked out for the last 2 hours. So we have almost 700K now. That's amazing. We also got 4 bird's nests. So we got an orange tree seed and a maple tree seed. That's amazing. Phenomenal. Okay. Cool. So, wow. Our bank value just went way up from that, I think. Maybe not. But all of our things here are sold off now. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of all of this so that we don't have a tab full of empties. But yeah, the next step is I think we're going to go do some fishing, because I was talking with a friend in the Zaya only chat, the clan chat, and he was telling me how you can get a lot of good construction experience by either soloing Wintertod or duoing Wintertod, a lot more than you do going in with the big groups. So I think our next plan of action is let's go do some fishing, get ourselves some high tier food, and of course we're gonna have to do a lot of cooking as well, because we're pretty low cooking. So we'll be back here shortly, and I don't have a goal necessarily, I guess, for a level to get to. I haven't even figured it out yet, but maybe we'll just do that right now. So we're currently fishing lobsters. I wanted to get to 50 so I could do harpoon fishing for swordfish. I think swordfish would be good enough. However, we should probably fish 1,000 to 2,000 swordfish, just because then when we go to cook them, we're going to burn a bunch. And I don't want to burn my food. That's the problem. I want to get cooking up much higher than fishing, and it's not very easy to do unless we go over to this mess hall up here north of us and get a bunch of cooking levels really fast. So I might do that instead right now and then go do some fishing, or maybe we'll sprinkle that in between so I don't get bored of doing one or the other. But that's the goal. Once we get high enough cooking to a point where we don't end up burning all of our main food, then I guess we will we'll start cooking all of our high tier food, and then maybe we'll get ourselves some cooking levels. Also, with that food, we'll be using that to do some serious Slayer in the future. So again, it is one of the preparations for Slayer as well. I couldn't help it. I saw these sitting in the bank and decided to just go ahead and make them, and there's a herblore level, and we can now make energy potions. That is awesome. All right, moving forward. Also, the energy potions requires chocolate dust. You don't need a pestle and mortar for that. You can use a knife, I believe, on a chocolate bar, and it'll make chocolate dust. So try that out if you guys don't have access to a pestle and mortar. Alright folks, we've got a level coming in here, level 50 fishing any moment. We're going to go and take a small little break now that we got our 50 fishing, and we're going to head over to the whatever the hell it's called, the cooking place, and we're gonna go see if we can't get ourselves some serious levels. I think I want to get about 70 before I start cooking food. I ended that clip and I realized I'm still fishing for one fish. Shit takes forever. Look at this, we're still 49. Come on 23 XP to go. Let's go. This is really bad. There we go, 50. Swordfish. That is exciting. I'm going to try to harpoon some swordfish here when we get done cooking. Alright folks, I'm going to break in this last cooking level for now. We're level 53. I think what I'm going to do is actually go do a farm run. You guys haven't seen me getting any farm levels because I got lazy and I just got tired of doing farm runs. So let's go do one of those. It looks like everything here is grown. Pull out just the couple of things that we need. Let's do the super compost. Yeah, not bad. I don't know if we're going to get a level here or not, but we're going to try. What are we getting here? Pteromans, okay. I'm going to plant some Harlanders. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the level here, but we are nearing one. So that's pretty good. You know what? We just got the level. 31, there it is. We can now grow strawberries, which I didn't bring any with me, but I should go get all my strawberry seeds now. Yep, so I guess we're going to start the mining grind a little bit. So basically the idea is, and here's a quick level, but basically the idea is I don't really care about what level my mining is, but with all those arrow shafts that we have, I would really like to eventually get to being able to make mithril or even adamant. I think it's 69 for adamant arrow tips. Oh, 75, yeah. So I'd like to be able to do that. That's kind of the goal, but I don't know that I'm going to get that right now. At least steel would be nice. So yeah, 35. At mithril, that is 55. Probably might just barely touch on mithril, but I'll probably make just a ton of steel arrows for getting our stuff up. I may also make some bolts. I don't know. Kind of just depends. I might make a few, but I'll probably wait until I can do mithril or adamant. Well, adamant bolts are going to be a while. I think they're like 78 or 80 almost. But yeah, we might wait till we can do like mithril bolts or something before we start making some of those. But But essentially what we want is whatever the requirements are for doing the favor and Lovakenge. That's what we're here for mainly. So we'll get that, then we'll go do that favor. We'll get that finished. We'll get our XP lamp, slap that on something fancy. And then from there, we've got a few quests we got to do to wrap up all the quests here for Zaya. At least for now, that we can do for now. And then that'll give us access to the feather packs. We can go buy ourselves some feathers and then make our arrows. And then we can start training range. Alright, we got ourselves another farming level right there. 32. We can now grow the Raynar weeds. That is exciting. We have so many Raynar seeds. Oh, I can't wait. Not only is it going to be a lot better XP, not a lot better, I mean, but it's better XP than Harlanders. But yeah, the Raynar weeds are going to come in so handy. I've got like 20 or 30 or so seeds. Oh man, I'm excited. Alright folks, we've got a mining level coming in here. Not too significant, but we'll be able to wield our mithril pickaxe here. Yes, I am excited. The gains are real. Alright. Level 31, and we can now wield adamant pickaxes. And if you didn't see the previous level, we're able to mine coal. I don't think we're going to be doing coal for a while. However, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this trip here, and I'm going to bring it back with something exciting. I don't know how many runes it takes, so I'm just going to withdraw a bunch. I think it's just that. Yeah, alright. So now we got a ring of forging. So I'm going to put that on, so at least when we start to do our iron ore, we're not going to sit here and miss like half of them. Well, level 12. I think our ring has run out. Yes. It goes for 140 charges, as you may or may not have seen before, and that equals exactly like what, 5 I think trips. Yeah, five, maybe 6 trips. 6 trips worth of iron bars. So what I'm gonna do is, I know I can't smith gold ore yet, but I can maybe take these bars. And do I have a ring mold? I do. See, look at that. All right, and I have a ruby. I don't recall how to make a ring, so I'm hoping I can just use the bar, and I don't need, I think it's 40 smithing to smelt gold. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't need that, because it doesn't say anywhere that I need to have 40 smithing to make a ring. It just says I need like 34 crafting, I think. Look at that. No way. That's awesome. That is awesome. You know what? We might just make ourselves a bunch of rings really fast. That's so awesome. That's 70 crafting XP per. It's pretty fat. It's better than 15 per bowstring. That's for sure. Alright, guys, so we're never gonna falter on smelting our iron ore. We're never gonna have one that fails. If we do, it'll be a long ways out. Alright folks, you see it here, we are back at the Woodcutting Guild, and that is because we've gotten about halfway on all of our goals. But one thing I haven't really focused on much is, and since now we have the money to do it, we're going to go ahead and get some planks made, and we're going to teleport into our house and just buff that thing up to 25 really quick. And we do have 662k to work with, so we have a fine amount of money to throw at getting ourselves some planks. We just made a bunch of bronze nails so that we can make a bunch of chairs. So that's gonna be kind of nice. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what the heck we can get here. Trade. Do you sell a saw? He sells a fucking saw. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Buy. Yes. And he sells. Wow. Wow. When did this happen? Am I just that dumb or what? I thought I heard like every YouTuber ever on these Zaya only guys. I thought I heard everyone saying that you can't get a saw here. What the hell am I missing? Huh. That's awesome. Okay. Well, we have a saw now. I've got everything I need. We're going to go to our house for the very, very first time. We have teleports to get out. Oh, home sweet home. Music unlocked. Long way home. Music unlocked. Alright, very first time. Oh, I don't need to do that. I need to go into my edit mode. Where's that at? Building mode on, dude. Let's do it. Alright. We're going to come in here and we're just going to build a chair for like the next... It really, I guess this is not going to take that long, but... Nails and planks. I mean, I don't know what the difference is. Level 8. Oh, that's right. 'Cause I do have level 8.